Welcome to the NHK episode 4 analysis. So today episode is quite interesting because uh it is a good time of Saju and Yamazaki with quite you could say sloppy animation, but the animation is kind of special for this episode and quite inconsistent. But later on, there will be one episode that has this kind of animation. Uh, and it's probably one and only time in the shows. Maybe I not remember it, but the only time Sato is not hallucinating, Sato is actually productive, Sato is actually doing the work, and Sato is actually, trying to uh and Sato being happy. So it is probably the one of the few and only moments that would be on the episode 24, I think. But um this let's continue with uh opening. So Sato starts with thinking that Misaki is an angel, descending from the heaven to help him recover from hikikomori. So we see that Sato is not completely thinking that trying to not completely think that Mizagi will not help him because um at first Sato is scabbing Misaki because he's scared that he will accept himself as a loser. So it's not about Misaki. So deeply, Sato wanted Misaki to help, as we see in this Sato hallucination about writing no shit. As we goes on, Sato goes to eat the beer and like Yamazaki is quite right. So Yamazaki say that uh he does not need the real the characters in Gal game or characters in Eroistic-Ke does need to be a characters that are based on reality because uh the characters that we all of us want is the characters that is perfect characters in every way and kind of fulfill our dreams. So Yamasaki is right, but one thing that Yamasaki don't you know say false is that all of the characters is based on real life one way or another. Like you could, if there is no woman in the world in the first place, you couldn't have been, you know, using woman as game. So it's just a little bit, but it just kind of based at its base is based on reality. Just but it upgraded as it goes on to be more and more technological shit. I like and like Yamazaki is just kind of hallucinate, just kind of fantasies about the girls. As you can see that Yamazaki doesn't have a good experience with the girls. He got toyed with. He got you know a lot to. He got a lot of heartbreak from girls. So girls just toy with him. So he just go to gal game instead. So going to like eroge and like manga and anime instead. So that's why he is bad at. He's not bad at socializing, but he kind of not done. He kind of have the sense of social, but he doesn't good at it. So Yamazaki at this point shot kind of give up that Sato don't know about his how to make a character. So he just give the template of normal characters to Sato, of normal eroge or anime characters to Sato, childhood friends, and like childhood friend that in the past they are with you when you're a child, and you're getting reunion together in the high school or something. Like basically, it's normal anime plot. So, and number two is made strong bond between master and maid when like you order maid to do something, and you kind of get the customers, the play, the users to be you know one who wanted to this kind of bonds and robot, which if I don't be human, uh I would like to be with you forever. This is kind of robot. This just kind of normal android that uh kind of feels in between that human and robot shit. And she think of Isagi, which is, if you watch it to the end, it's not that correct of how she it's actually invert her intention. Actually, Mizagi is just kind of yandere. She's just, or maybe Mizagi is kind of sadist, or she's not yandere that she wants to destroy Sato for her her life. Maybe Mizagi is Cinderella or something. Like, so at this point, Mizagi know everything that Misaki look at Sato house, and like she think, and she act like she know everything, and she knows like, and Mizaki probably seeing and know that Sato make eroge, and like when it comes to meeting Miza, Mizaki's seeing from the far away, like she is lonely. She wanted to have interaction with Sato, so we see that her white room, like a princess in the cage, like Asuna in Israel maybe. So she look kind of lonely at this point. So Misaki just slowly look at Sato because she wanted to interact. And at this scene, many people has interpreted as Sato having sex uh with senpai. So her name is Kashiwa Senpai. I just recall, maybe it's not right, but we call her Kashiwa Senpai. So at this point, Sato just at this point, this will be the end of her year gathering, and like Kashiwa Senpai just say that, is it okay for us to be like this if Kashiwa Senpai just graduate and she is just end of her years at high school? Is it okay that Sato? Is it okay that we will not having any relationship from now on? So let's have sex. Maybe that's what it implies. I don't know. I just kind of theorizing. Like, as I say, my analysis of it is just like kind of slideshow. Just see the content and analysis it and theorize and say my opinions on like shit. Just kind of analysis it. So like, as he say, if this sort of game I could do it as many times as I want, implies that he have sex with Senpai. There's no doubt about it. He 100%, I'm sure that he has sex with Senpai. So, if otherwise, who would Kusado have sex with? Like, he is after he graduate, he couldn't have sex with Yamasaki, right? If that's the case, I'm just gonna. If that's the case, I'm just gonna like give it my life. But Like, so, who could Sato have sex with? It is in Eroge that we see earlier is just woman, right? So it implies that Sato have sex with Senpai Senior that we see in Eroge earlier. So it means that Sato have sex with Senpai. So who could it be? Like Sato doesn't met any human being after they graduate. After 1 year, we see that Sato being with Yamazaki. After that, he just not go to college or anything. Like we always see Kashiba Senpai. So he have sex with Kashiba Senpai. It is my theory. So Sato is just slacking, and Yamazaki just like drag Sato into Playground land of Ikihabara to buy a model, buy a shit about anime. I don't understand what Yamazaki wanted Sato to do. Maybe he wanted Sato to get an inspiration from Ikihabara. Maybe so. Like this is non beard. I don't know. Okay. Like after this, Sato just go to the maid cafe to. Oh, I know now. So I remember now. So I'm just watching this to late at last night, and I analysis the next day because I'm too sleepy that day. So like Sato goes to maid cafe because Yamasaki wanted him to see the real maid to you know see how it is, see how the real thing is, and so he could write. So he could write the characters like if you see it's kind of reasonable that maid cafe made you made that like it's kind of interesting that make a fame made you a maid that is really made you a maid that is you don't need to hire a real maid. You could just getting this maid for reasonable parts if you wanted that feeling. But if you wanted people to do a job for you, you can't you know go to the maid cafe. So if you just only want feeling like it, so like and after this so they just kind of see this TV courses have gone tainted like and started just kind of roaming around and go seeing this stuff like this is and buying the stuff this is courses that started like is kind of like Miyazaki and so Satu like from the get era get that he play in the later on before episode like episode 1 or 2 episodes before this and like Satu like this character so much because she's like Miyazaki and he wanted to buy that so like and I was just thinking something. This is may not related to the main events or the thing that I said. At the last moment that Sato teaches Mizaki mean that Sato is quite a big worm, so Sato is quite intelligent, but he does not use that intelligence. So Sato teaches Mizaki to do this kind of to go to college because he is quite intelligent. So this particular series, so we see that Mizaki is liking this Purin so much that he opened the music and shit. So after this, it's like Sato just this is just Sato roaming around buying shit and just like having fun. That this is probably the only moments that we see Sato having fun. So it is kind of sad that if you know the next what Sari is next. So um, or maybe I need to take a screenshots to, you know, to get some kind of. Okay, so after the Sato just talking with Yamazaki, and he talking about create the characters. So Sato is just like getting getting Sharingan and actually mixing every character in a character's pattern in existence, which is kind of kind of genius because if you if you make these characters, you just got, you know, more famous and shit, and you mixing this kind of characters mean you just multiply that results with, you know, moe. So just create what, and I don't this character, so but I don't know why Sato uh is not okay with the result, because it is quite she's quite cute though, and Sato just torn the paper, so I don't know why. So Sato is just going crazy and stopped it because it's too much, while Yamasaki just doesn't stop it. Just, you know, while Yamasaki should who should stop just be the one that, you know, exciting only people. So like start to just go on and like found that Kashiwa senpai, and he just read the contract, and if she should, you know, go to get Misaki help and not, you know, playing around. So as Kashiwa senpai just knocked the door and, you know, go to Sato, which marks the fall down of his life. So probably at this point that Sato met Kashiwa senpai, that Sato life falling down, because as I observe, Kashiwa senpai is the only one that drags Sato down, as, you know, get him to that arc, which we say so.